Hey, because this is such a long video, I prepared timestamps right here. The one that probably interests you the most is the live training with Lear, but I suggest checking out the other ones as well because we talk about the future of the company and what they do and their story as a dropshippers. So go ahead and check it out, and thank you for watching. Hey everyone, it's Patrick here. Today I want to talk about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping software that I use. It's called AutoDS. It's a great software, and I had the pleasure to talk to Lior Pazin, and he was kind enough to offer a live training showing me how his software works and explain a little bit more about it. I personally use AutoDS for my eBay and Facebook Marketplace dropshipping purposes, and so far it's been great. I've seen this company for the last year. I've seen how they've grown and became better and better, and I know they have a huge team working on their platform. And I also know that Lior, for example, he's been a dropshipper himself, and their team is a bunch of other dropshippers working on the software. They understand what are our needs and how this process works. I like AutoDS because it gives me the flexibility of switching between eBay and Facebook Marketplace, and I do both. I do dropship on both of these platforms, so I just like having everything in one place. And besides that, it's very efficient, very easy software to use. And also, Lior agreed to give my audience a special discount. So usually they offer a 1-week trial for $1, but if you use my link, you're gonna get 1 month for $1 to test it out. So the link is in the description. Click on it, you're gonna get 1 month for free. But without further ado, here's my live training with Lear, where I asked him a few questions and then he showed me the process of like listing items, etc. Here's the video. So thank you, Lear, for taking time and doing this. If you would mind telling me and my fellow YouTubers that follow my YouTube channel, who you are and what's your company doing?
So first, thanks for having me here today, Patrick. So my name is Leo Pozin. I'm a dropshipper for the last 11 years, or maybe already 12. I'm the co-founder and the CEO of AutoDS. AutoDS is an all-in-one dropshipping platform that has two main purposes. The first one is to save you as much time as possible, and the second one is to be all-in-one platform. And right now we have a full automation for eBay dropshipping, Shopify dropshipping. Soon we will have also Wix, and we released some time ago dropshipping to Facebook Marketplace, and I guess that's what we will talk about today.
That's great. That's great. I'm really glad that you mentioned that you're a dropshipper yourself. You still are doing it, right? You still are doing dropshipping.
Yeah. So first, I have 35 dropshipping stores on eBay right now. I have few more for Shopify and some for eBay for Facebook that we created some time ago. For sure, right now I'm not the one who is managing all these stores, but we have our e-commerce department in AutoDS that manages all these stores. We have for that a few purposes. The first one is that because I just love it. I'm a dropshipper. That's what I do. That's what I did, and that's how I became what I became today. And that's mostly what I do in my life. Second, for the profits, for sure. And third, actually to be with the market. We want to understand the market as much as possible, and that's our best way to do that, because if we do actually dropshipping by ourselves inside the company, we can actually understand the needs of our customers, where the market goes, and more than that, develop the market to new directions, as we always did with new suppliers, new strategies, and so on.
Yeah, I really like that too, that you guys have hands on deck and you're doing yourself, so you understand pretty well what dropshipper needs are, what people like me or other dropshippers struggling with, and what are the most common issues, and your software helps with that. So I think that's really great that you understand. You don't mind asking, how big is your team?
So right now we are between 60 to 70 people. It's always growing. So yeah,
that's pretty big.
Yeah, we like our main goal is really to be on in one platform and give people what they need. So we are focusing on grow as fast as possible, and we always hiring new people, new good people. So yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome. You guys started with eBay dropshipping, right? And then you jumped into Shopify, and now you guys gonna focusing, I assume, on Facebook Marketplace, right?
Yeah. So we have a team that focused on Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. We have few developers that all what they do is this. And yeah, so basically we will jump more into the features, I guess, soon in this video, and we will talk about what we will release soon also. But we saw the huge demand on Facebook dropshipping because this marketplace is so profitable. Like I never saw something like that in the past. It's crazy. And I really think that it's a huge opportunity for us also to bring something new to the market.
With how many suppliers is your software working with? So
in the US, we have over 20 or 25 different suppliers. Also, we support other regions like UK, Australia, Spain, Canada, and some others. But for now, the relevant one is US. So around 25, a bit more. And every week, we are trying to add more new suppliers.
And that's a pretty big list because I feel like a lot of these softwares, they don't have as big list of suppliers as you guys have. So that's a pretty big list, and that includes like the most popular one, right? Like Walmart, Amazon, I guess Costaway, eBay.
Yeah.
I think AliExpress. You guys have AliExpress too, right? Target.
Yeah, Wish, Alibaba, Wayfair, Target, Home Depot.
Yeah, so pretty much everyone. That's really cool.
Yeah, the thing is that at least until now, our focus was really to bring the suppliers that we are working with and that we actually tested, and to bring them in a like high quality, because we could just add more suppliers, but then it would be a bit more buggy in these places. But we prefer to give something which is like 100% solution that really gives the right value and not half solution.
So Lior, would you mind showing us your software and what it does maybe a little bit for Facebook Marketplace? Lior, this is the platform, your AutoDS platform, right?
Yeah, so that's the platform.
So would you mind telling us what are the main features of this platform if I'm doing Facebook Marketplace? So what your software can do?
Sure. So the first thing that you can do with platform is for sure the products importing. So if I go to any product from any of our supported suppliers, let's take, for example, this one. I can click on the import button that will appear here in a second. I can click on that, on the import AutoDS, and I can go to more products like this and just click on each of them, import like I did here. I can do that from inside the list, or I can do to the category here outside and just click on more products one by one.
So you can do it multiple orders, multiple items at a time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now, all these products will appear in the AutoDS drafts, and then I can go and start editing them. So for example, we have one here. I can edit here anything I want, but for example, something cool for Facebook Marketplace is that I can actually go create a template. For example, a Facebook template. I can also set this as a default for future uploads, but what I can do now is to put a title as a macro, and then AutoDS will fill this one with the title automatically. I can put here, for example, the description. But before that, I would put item specifics. Now my list will be a bit different than anyone else. I can also put here this product has a free shipping option,
Uh-huh.
and I can say that. After that, if I go and I set this template as a default template for all my future uploads, here, for example, Facebook template, so it will automatically fill in the details inside the template. But let's go over what we can do more. So first, if I would have the template as default, you would see here all the item specifics and everything that I just showed. The second thing is that I can go and I can play with the images. I can change the image here, or I can go to images here, create a collage, for example, from few images together. And this one is a bad example because the images has some
Right.
text on them.
But we get the
But
idea.
but it's not always like that. So I can click on them and create a collage picture like this. I put this one as a main one. And now when I copy this product, it will copy it with this image also. I can rotate the images. I can flip them. I can download them to my computer one by one or in a bulk if I want to do some editing on them. And I can also put a watermark on each of the images here and then make them more unique.
So I have
After
a
I have my
question. Sorry.
yeah,
I have a question about the images. So once I put them as a draft here on AutoDS, right? They are stored on like your server or something, the images. Is that correct?
yeah,
So they are
yeah.
they have removed the metadata from the original source. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. Not only that we remove all of the metadata, we need that also for eBay, so we already have that. But also we put some SEO tags for the images, like we put the title of the product inside the image. So then if someone search you on Facebook or on Google, they will find your images faster.
That's really cool. That's really cool to know.
The next step would be go to the variants and click here, copy button. The next version that will be released this week, you will see here, copy to Facebook. But
So
for
what is
now,
a
this is the
variant?
icon.
Variant is basically when an item has multiple like like some items have like different colors that you can pick, and
Yeah, so
that's
basically for Facebook right now, you can list the products only as like one variant, one by one.
yeah.
So
Oh,
this
got
way
it.
it's for the variant, not for the product level. So I can copy this variant, then I can go to Facebook. I can click here, paste to this, and within a few seconds, you will see here the description, the images, and everything copied into Facebook. The other thing is, so now it will take some seconds because I'm on a
Right.
server, so it will take some more time because I do the demonstration on server because we have
But
some
it's gonna
guys
auto
working on the account.
fulfill. It's
Yeah,
gonna. Okay, got it.
it will fill all of the details here. Again, I cannot really show it in action because first it's Israeli account,
Uh-huh.
so it looks different without the shipping option. And second, it's a server, so it's a problem.
But we get the
Um,
idea. Okay. So
yeah,
basically the
so
process, sorry to stop you, but I want to briefly explain what we just did. So basically we took an item from a supplier, we click on the little button that says import, we put them into the draft right here, just like you showed us, and then we added the draft, and then we went back to Facebook and we import the draft into Facebook. That was pretty much the process, right?
mhm.
And it was very easy to do, very quick, and very customizable. And you make sure that, like again, you put metadata into your image. You remove any metadata from the supplier, so that way it's harder to track you if you're getting this from like Amazon or Walmart. So I think that was really cool what you just showed us. It was very easy and cool.
Thank you. So Yeah, I know that there are some tools that copy directly from the supplier to Facebook, but the problem is that then you have the URL and Facebook knows that it comes from these suppliers. And that's why we store it on our servers so we can hide actually from where the product comes. That's the benefit of us as a platform, that we save everything on our end and not on Facebook ends.
Got it. And so once you have the product in, right? What is there a way that you can track your products? Is there like a list of, everything that you've listed?
So the next step after I import it to Facebook, I just click here on import. I can do this one by one or all together.
Mm-hmm.
And within a few seconds, the product will appear under my products page. It's already appears, it's here. So it comes to the products page. Now, what happens from this point is that because we have here the stock monitoring and the price monitoring, it will do something cool. And because we don't really have a control over Facebook account directly with API or something like that, so we can go to notifications, and here we have the stock monitoring updates and price monitoring updates. This feature, what it does is that it actually will send to my email address updates about every change that I have for the products that are tracked under my products page. And if the price or stock changes, I will get an email notification about that.
That's really cool because right now I feel like that's really hard to track out of stock items or like the price changes, because I don't think there is really a software that really does that. So you guys find a workaround for this problem, basically informing a person by emailing the person, hey, this item's out of stock, or hey, this item price changed, so you can go back and fix the price. And would you
Yeah.
mind going back to the I think you clicked on products to see all your items.
Mhm.
So I really like this too because it shows you the item ID both on the supplier page and on the Facebook. That way it's very easy to track your items whenever you have orders, because once you have a big list of items, let's say like 100, 200 items, it's hard, it get messy. It's messy to track it. But with your platform, it's very easy to track it because you can just click on the link, I assume, right? If I would click on the supplier ID, it will get me directly to the website with the item.
So that's one of the features that I told you before the call that we are working on, and I
Uh-huh.
will explain about that now. What people are doing right now is that they click here, you see the note.
Yeah.
So after the upload, you can just put the link here, just copy it from Facebook and put here the link.
Yeah.
And then you will always have it here inside the product. You can always
Okay.
open it and have here the link. Our upcoming update is something which we worked on a lot, and it's something really cool. So initially, Facebook Marketplace started in AutoDS as a test. We saw this marketplace, one of our big dropshippers and one of the courses who is working with us asked us to create something for his students. So we did it. And now we saw the huge potential of this marketplace. And that's why we decided to create some new features. So the first feature that will be released hopefully this week, maximum next week, is that after you release the product to Facebook, it will automatically link the product to the right product from your products page. So actually inside Facebook, you will be able to choose what is the right product inside AutoDS and connect Facebook product to AutoDS product. And then here we'll have the right link. The second benefit is that on the update emails, you will get the direct link to Facebook. So you will be able to click on the link and go and update it directly from your email or from your mobile. And the third cool thing is that we will actually have a real price in stock monitoring. So when your computer will be on, AutoDS will know what are the price and stock changes, because we already know how to identify it, and we are sending that by email to you. And it will open your Facebook tab, update the price and stock, close it, and that's all. You will be also able to just click a button, update everything for me, and all your account will be synced with AutoDS.
So how's
Um,
that will be connected? The last feature that will be by some Chrome extension or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. So it, because Facebook doesn't allow dropshippers or sellers right now to get API, or more accurate is to get it easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, it will be with Chrome extension, so it will be working when your computer is on, but you will have a button here on the extension and where you can just click on sync my account, and it will sync AutoDS with Facebook. All the prices, stocks, and everything will be synced.
And you don't,
Um,
it's automatic. It's gonna open it up automatically and do everything for, wow, that's cool.
yeah, and this way we actually bring the real automation as we like to do. um, And the
That's pretty
next
cool.
step there will be also to sync your orders, and then we can also fulfill your orders automatically from Amazon, Walmart, AliExpress, and all our supported suppliers.
So that's the future. In the future, you'll be able to fulfill orders through your program, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So in the near future, like 1 week, 2 weeks maximum, I don't think it will be 2 weeks, but maximum, it will be the price in stock monitoring, automatic linking back to AutoDS. And in around a month maximum, it will be also auto renewal for all your listings, and
Oh,
all
wow.
orders syncing into AutoDS.
That's pretty cool. And that also opens opportunities for when you're gonna have a virtual assistant that helps with, they can fulfill orders for you by using AutoDS. I think that opens
Mhm.
that door too. So that's pretty cool. Um,
Yeah, because it will appear here, so you can always go. By the way, that's also something that you can do now.
uh-huh,
You can always go to users, click add user,
uh-huh.
give access to a virtual assistant, and then you can ask them to just prepare the listings for you. They can just go here, edit the description, create a better title, create better images, save it, and then you can just come here, click on copy, paste to Facebook, and that's all. That's the way to work on Facebook Marketplace with a virtual assistant.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Last question, I guess, or maybe one of the last questions. How do I sign up for this? Where do I go?
So you will have a link below your video, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
and
link for sure.
and as we discussed, usually we give a 1 week trial for $1. For your audience, we will give a full month for $1.
Did you guys hear that?
So
Did you guys hear that? Everyone says thank you, Lior, in comments for that.
yeah, because we really believe that like people need to understand the system, to really try and see profits, and after that they can pay. But yeah, I think that a whole month will be good for them.
So thank you for your generous offer.
Thank
um,
you.
Lior, it was a pleasure doing this. I thank you for showing all the features that you guys do. It was really nice. Talking to you, and you explained the future, and the fact that you are a dropshipper yourself. I think it's really important because you have hands on deck. You understand this whole process. Um, Maybe we should do a follow up whenever you're gonna have the update and do like a follow up video for that. What do you say?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Thanks for having me here today. And by the way, on our site, we have all the supported suppliers. You can also see them inside the system here.
Oh, perfect.
So that's the big list that we
Yeah,
have right now.
looks like a big list.
Yeah, and yeah, that's all. So I'll be happy to be here again for the updates, and I'm pretty excited about the future of this amazing dropshipping opportunity. Thanks for having me here today.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care.